Welcome to the Multiversus Yay or Nay series. Allow me to explain how this works. Each video we will go through one specific character. I will go over my idea for a specific unique perk that the character might have. We'll demonstrate a few possible attacks that the character might have in the game as well. And of course we'll talk about a couple alternate costumes because this game's going to have a lot of those. And then at the end of the video, I'll give my opinion. Yay, I would like to see the character, or nay, I would like to see the character. You guys are more than welcome. In fact, you're encouraged to play along down in the comments. Give me a yay, you would like to see this character, or nay, you would not like to see this character playable in Multiversus. That's it for the rules. Let's get to the main part of the video. Samurai Jack. Okay, this one, I know I've seen a few people ask for him, and the series has barely started. But this, I think this could be a very fun character. So Samurai Jack, obviously the character, and like the rules stated at the beginning during the intro, we'll start off by going over a perk idea that I have for the character. Because as we all know, the characters are going to have some unique perks that are only for their characters. But they can also help out your teammates, more than likely. So my perk idea, I'm going to call it the Jump Good. Now what exactly is the Jump Good? So during an episode during Season 2, Samurai Jack, he offers to teach a tribe of blue apes how to defend themselves. And then in exchange for that, the tribe of blue apes will end up teaching Jack how to use the Jump Good ability. Now what is the Jump Good ability? Basically, it's like a super mega jump. It allows Jack to jump so high into the air, you know, like 50 million times the normal jumping height, but basically it's an extended jump distance, you know, much higher than before. So that's exactly what the perk is. The perk will allow Samurai Jack to jump, say, 3 to 4 times the normal height for one jump. And maybe that will be on the second jump. Because again, you'll be playing on stage and maybe you'll try to do like a one jump and then you'll try to do your like a neutral air or something. So you don't want to necessarily waste it on your first jump, right? So it could activate on your second jump. So if you get knocked off stage, hit that first jump and then you want to try again, boom, activates the ability and you get the much greater height on your jump to help you recover much better. But how could this help you, or how could this help your teammate, you might ask? Because I believe the unique perks should try to help your teammate if you have one. I think that's how it's going to work in the game. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see once we get better confirmation. But how could it help your teammate? So I believe this could work as a, say once you activate your first jump, right? Once you activate your first jump ability, then your teammate will get like a flashing signal underneath their character, or maybe around the character, to indicate that they have this jump ability as well. But it's going to be a timed meter sort of thing. So it will, once Samurai Jack uses his Jump Good ability, then his teammate will start flashing. If they get KO'd, they lose the ability. But they will have the meter kind of shrink down over time, obviously, you know, until the timer runs out. But if they use it, their second jump, just like Jack, will have a higher jump distance as well to help them recover back on stage. So, yeah, there you go. That's my perk idea for Samurai Jack. Now on to the moveset. Starting with, a normal Samurai Jack. I mean, like, look, he's a samurai, right? He's got a sword. He wields all sorts of different melee weapons, but the one we're going to go with is a simple sword slice. I mean, come on. Odds are his moveset, he's going to utilize a sword in probably a few different attacks. And at least one, right? At least one. Otherwise, do you really have Samurai Jack at your hands? He's not wielding some sort of melee weapon like a sword? Yeah, probably not. But, you know, this could easily function simple, like a smash-like attack, if those are in the game. Could be a big overhead sword slice downwards. It could also work maybe as a forward air, maybe like a neutral air, an up smash, if you will, you know, swinging the sword straight upwards. You know, you get it. Sword attacks are very easy to make work in a game like this, and, well, it's easy to explain. Moving to the second move, we're going to call this one the Rising Knee Strike. So, next up, I thought we'd go with, like I said, the Rising Knee Strike. Now, this works. I figured this could kind of work as maybe a dash attack, maybe possibly an up smash, where, you know, kind of like jumps into the air a little bit and delivers the Rising Knee Strike. Maybe an up tilt-like attack, something like that. But It's what I like to call the IDK method. Big impact, big damage, and big knockback. So IDK, impact, damage, and knockback. Boom. But not only does this attack not involve a melee weapon, right? But we get to see Samurai Jack kind of use some of his true fighting abilities, kind of like, hand-to-hand combat sort of fighting. It's not just the melee weapons, because I think most people would agree here with this. It's really good to see multiple different sides of the character, right? Sure, he might be skilled with, like I said, with swords or something like that. Sure, he's good with that stuff. But that doesn't mean that has to be the entire character for his moveset. He's got other stuff he can show off. So let's go with the, here's a rising knee strike. Let's throw it in there. Wherever you want to throw it. Like I said, dash attack maybe, up smash like attack, an up tilt, something like that. Something that gets him off the ground a little bit, or maybe it is, like for the dash attack, it'd just be a running, forward knee, I suppose. Kind of like Captain Falcon with his forward air. Something like that, if that made sense. I think it did. And the last move that we will discuss, the flying kick. Now, this move, well, it's a flying kick. So this could kind of function as maybe a dash attack as well. Possibly a side special. But we've seen something similar with one of the characters in this game already, with Shaggy. Shaggy was seen a couple times throughout the reveal trailer for Multiversus, where Shaggy has more of a, spinning kick in the air. And this will kind of be the same thing, but this is just going to be him, Samurai Jack. It's going to be him launching himself straight forwards. It's not going to be like a, he's not going to spin around and then move forward. No, it's just going to be a launching forward, foot first, smell the feet, get it right in your opponent's face, and there you go. So it's going to be good for closing the distance on your opponents. It could even be a very helpful tool for recovering off stage. You get knocked off stage. Say this is your side special like attack. Use this move once, and then you got some jumps. Hey, combine it with your jump good ability. If you get knocked way off stage, boom, you got your you get your flying kick here to move a little bit closer. You got the first jump, and if that doesn't quite get you there, now you got your second jump stored and ready to go, and boom, recovery. It should be an absolute piece of cake for Samurai Jack if he were to be playable for Multiversus. Now let's go over a couple alternate costumes, just a few quick looks here. So first up, gotta go with the bearded look. Gotta go the long hair, the beard. Come on. If you've seen the show Samurai Jack, you will know what this. You'll recognize the skin. And again, like I mentioned with Daffy Duck a little bit, when an alternate costume comes into a game that people can buy, the developers are going to want to make it recognizable because they want people to buy it. So the more recognizable outfits for these characters, I think the better, because again, it's a free-to-play game. The developers are going to want to make as much money as they can. So go with looks, go with costumes that people recognize, that are iconic. So just go with that. Speaking of another alternate costume real quick, what about his armored look where he's got this samurai armor on? I mean, again, another look people will recognize. People would probably buy it. Hey, I'm a Samurai Jack fan. I'd buy both of these. I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason I put both of these for alternate costumes. Maybe because I kind of want them a lot. But they're just a few looks that some people would definitely recognize, and I think they just help fit the character. So yeah, the bearded look and the samurai armor look. Now the end of the video where I'm going to give my little opinion. Well, either yay or nay. Let's just get to this out of the way. Big yay from me. Big yay. I love Samurai Jack. I love the melee weapons, but combined with more of a martial art type of style as well, so he doesn't have to rely on just the melee weapon. So he's got like two different sort of styles, if you will, and I think that can be really fun. Because again, I don't need a sword user that just only uses a sword for every single attack, because sure, sword attacks can kind of vary and kind of be different depending on the character using them. But after a while, it's kind of like, all right, here's a swing with the sword. Here's a stab with the sword. Here's a jab with the sword. Here's a poke with the sword. Like, all right, like, you give me something else. All right, cool. Now we got some rising knee strikes. We got some regular punches. Got this flying kick that he can do. There's several other things. And I think Samurai Jack's kind of got like a neat little idea. Like, when you think, if you know the character, you kind of understand how he would play. And And it's just a simple, all right, here's the idea, this is how we should play. All right, just put that into the game, and people will pick up on it and go, yep, that's exactly kind of how I would imagine he'd play anyway. So, yeah, for me, it's a big yay. Let me know what you guys have down below. Yay for Samurai Jack. Do you want to see him in the game? Or nay, do you not want to see Samurai Jack playable in Multiversus? That is going to be it for this one. We'll be back again next week with some more yay or nay episodes for the Multiversus series. You guys seem to have liked the first one, at least. We've only had the one so far with Daffy Duck yesterday. By the way, if you hadn't seen Daffy Duck's episode yesterday and you want to go vote on that one, video should be, popping up on screen maybe right about now. Go click it. Go over there, give that a watch, and then give your opinion, yay for Daffy or nay for Daffy. But that is it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see ya when I'm looking at you.